Dan. Is that Dan, brother I see? Oh my god, how are you?
Milly? Milly Freeman? Is that really you? Wow. It's been a long time. How long has it been?
Let's see, it must be 6 years, right? I haven't seen you since the last day of senior year. How have things been? How was college? I had some crazy times there, let me tell you.
Oh, well, you know. I didn't go to college, remember? Jehovah's Witness and all that.
Shit. I mean, shoot, that's right, I remember now, sorry, my bad. I totally forgot about that whole can't go to college because of my religion deal. So you're still doing the J-Dub thing, huh?
Yeah, still doing it. Still going door to door and all that.
Wow. Hot. Well, good for you, man. That's great. Sticking with what you believe. Still, I don't understand why you are supposed to skip college. It's a major part of a modern education.
Oh. I can understand why it seems strange, but mainly we want to avoid, you know, worldly thinking and bad associations and situations that might encourage ungodly behaviors like wild parties, drinking, smoking pot, and things like that. By using our youth in the service of God instead of in furthering worldly things, we hope to honor our Creator.
Okay, sure, I can see what you're saying. I mean, I had plenty of good times in college, God knows, but it wasn't all keggers and girls gone wild. In my case there wasn't much of that, actually. Sometimes I talk like my college days were some wild and crazy binge, but actually I majored in English and minored in history. There was a lot of studying, late nights, coffee, lectures, and learning, and now I'm teaching middle school.
You? A teacher? Miss Freeman, the 8th grade history teacher?
Well, I teach English, and it's 6th grade, but otherwise, yeah. What about you? What are you doing for a living?
Most of my time is spent in a full-time volunteer ministry work, but in the evenings I do cleaning jobs.
Cleaning? A smart guy like you. I'm surprised. I guess your ministry work must be very interesting though, meeting lots of people going door to door.
I have my own religion. No, thank you.
I'm not interested.
Who's ready to take a coffee break?
There certainly are a lot of people, yes.
What do they pay you for that, if you don't mind my asking?
Oh, no, I don't get paid. It's volunteer.
I see. I just never really heard of anything like that before. You volunteer days and work nights. That must be tough.
Well, the ministry work is really important to me.
There is one thing I don't understand though. If it's not personal a question, what would you do if you ever, you know, fell in love, got married, decided to have kids someday? I assume you're not married already?
No, single Dan, good old single Dan. Not even a girlfriend at this particular time.
But what if you did? What would you do for insurance?
I don't know.
Retirement?
I never thought about it.
Food, mortgage, all that stuff?
If it happens, I'll figure something out.
I don't mean to disrespect your faith or anything, but it just seems strange to me that you're not using these years for completing your education. Sure, when our parents were growing up you could maybe get by without a college education, but now there are computers and the information economy and all that. It's not going to get easier to get by in the world without a college education. A lot of people in HR departments won't even consider resumes without at least a bachelor's degree.
Well, sure, I know. The high school counselors said the same things, but my parents and the society strongly encouraged me to put these years towards the ministry work instead of worldly pursuits, so that's what I did.
Like I said before, I respect your beliefs. I hope you're not offended, but I just don't get it. If you don't want to do drugs or go to wild parties, why not just skip the drugs and parties? Nobody would make you do those things.
I don't know, I hadn't really thought about it.
Come on, couldn't you do drugs and party if you wanted to, with or without college?
I guess so, yeah.
It just doesn't make sense to me that they would try to keep you from getting a good education unless, no, never mind.
Unless what?
Unless they were simply trying to keep you from learning. That's really the only purpose that can be served by prohibiting education.
Oh, the society is definitely in favor of education. They publish lots of books and magazines, they teach public speaking, and most witnesses I know finish high school or homeschool. It's just the pervasive spirit of the world that is found in colleges that is dangerous. Worldly education.
Worldly education? Pervasive spirit of the... Dan, are you listening to yourself? That sounds crazy. I've been to college, trust me, it's lectures, textbooks, lesson plans, and a lot of knowledge. It's not some drug-addled orgy with Ouija boards.
No, of course not. It's hard to explain. I didn't mean. It's not even strictly forbidden, technically. If, for example, I wanted to get a vo-tech degree to learn a trade, I could. Just different priorities is all. The Watchtower teaches that this world is in the control of Satan and his ways are not God's ways. College is a place where many are led astray.
By what, though, Dan? What is leading people astray? Is it the spirit, or is it the education? Have you asked yourself that?
I'm not sure. I've thought about college, and I've decided against it. I don't want to take the risk of spiritual shipwreck.
I hear you, I really do, but I think you should reconsider. Just so you know, I could give you good advice on choosing a college, if you change your mind. It can be a bit much, if you've never done it, but it's amazing.
That's nice and I appreciate the offer, but...
But nothing. Here, let me give you my phone number and email address. You do have email, right?
Yes, I have an email address.
Then email me, or better yet, call me sometime. We can have some coffee, get caught up, talk about your possible college plans. It would be a good time. I'd like it a lot.
That's a really nice offer, Milly, and I appreciate the gesture, but...
Look, Dan, there's no pressure, okay? You can call or not, right or don't, it's up to you. I won't be offended, but I always liked you back in the day and I'd love to be able to help, or even just catch up. Just promise me you'll think about it.
Okay.
Also, for the record, I'm single too. Later, Gator. Get in touch, you have the digits, feel free to use them. I gotta run.
Wow. Okay, bye. It was great seeing you again. I'll consider your offer.
Great. See ya.
Milly Freeman. Wow. College. Wow. And I have the digits. I have the digits.